Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the NCI Clubs and Societies Awards 2020. Certainly not the ones we expected this year. Obviously, we were hoping to run these back in March, or the month that shall not be mentioned anymore, which feels like about 200 years ago. And we were holding out hope that we could run them throughout the summer, but obviously our hands were forced a little bit, and we've decided to run them online. But thank you very much for coming tonight and supporting all the clubs and societies, all the students' work. And obviously this is a great opportunity for us at the Clubs and Societies Awards to celebrate the work that the students do throughout the year. Without all of you, the social aspect of NCI, the competitive aspect of NCI will be very, very different. And the student landscape and the student experience will be very different as well. So while I'd love to offer a round of applause for you all now from everyone, and if we can all applause at home, you've all done a fantastic job this year. So thank you very much. So a couple of things. Obviously, this is a little bit new for us, a little bit different, and apologies for being a little bit late starting. But we're all freaking out here backstage, trying to figure out and make sure we have it all right. So what I just remind everybody to do is, for anybody who's a nominee tonight, just check the YouTube chat just to confirm. You'll see what awards you're nominated for, and you'll see the ticker tape's gone on the bottom of the screen at the moment, isn't it? Yeah, so you'll see the ticker tape at the bottom of the screen, and that will alert you as to when you should click on the link for StreamYard, which is our studio that Connor has sent you. Connor Felipe sent you earlier today. So just have a look at the chat. Make sure you know which awards you're up for. When you see the notification at the bottom of the screen, go into your email, click the link to join the studio, and then we'll bring you in if you are the winner. Make sure you type in a name that we recognize. Don't go with funny names. Go with your actual name so we know who you are, and we make sure we bring in the right person as well. Okay, so look, without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to bring in Connor O'Reilly, who'd like to speak to you first before we announce the first award. And he's going to say the few words that he should have been saying to you back in March.
Hey everyone, thanks very much, Derek. Obviously, yeah, as Derek said, it's not the events that we had hoped or that we had planned, but we're going to make the most of it, and we hope you all enjoy the evening. We all speak for everyone here when we say that a year will never pass in NCI without us celebrating the amazing work that all of these incredible individuals who are nominated for awards do. So without further ado, I will proceed to the first award of the evening, and that is for the best new or improved club in NCI this year. We had 3 nominees. They are esports, golf, and badminton. And the winner is the Badminton Club. Congratulations, guys. Anna, if you could connect your microphone and your speaker so we could go live to you, please, that would be fantastic. We'll just give Anna a minute. She's holding up the whole show. So everyone direct your... Oh, no. Can we go live to Anna now? Hey, Anna.
Hi. Can you hear me, yeah? Wait.
We can hear you, Anna. Do you want to go ahead?
Hi. Thank you so much for nominating me for the Best Improved Society. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's involved, especially Connor, who's helped out a lot in regards to booking the bus, as well as the weekly training as well. I want to say thank you to the Vice President and the Treasurer and everyone as well. So it was a great year, to be honest. And my advice is for anyone who wants to continue it next year, or if you want to do something, just to go for it and have fun. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry.
Perfect, Anna. Thank you very much for all those kind words. And just a few things about the Badminton Club. This is their first year operating as a club. They had incredible numbers every week. Nearly every Tuesday, you could see just a big, massive crowd of people up in the atrium, and that's a testament to Anna and her committee and all the incredible work they did. Some of the things they did: they competed at Badminton Ireland down in Waterford IT. They competed in men and women's open singles, performing fantastically at both. And as I said, the amazing work they've done this year will no doubt leave the club on strong footing to proceed on to even bigger and better things next year and beyond. So that concludes our first award. To present our next award of the evening, we have Stephen Cleary. Hi. I suppose great to see everybody again. I know it's unusual circumstances. I hope everybody's keeping very well. I hope everybody's keeping very safe. And I hope you're all having a good summer so far. Bit unusual doing the awards this late in the year, but as Derek and Connor said earlier, hands a little bit tied, but it is so important to us to celebrate the great work by all involved in club societies here at NCI. So the award I'm going to award, I suppose, this evening is going to be the best new or improved society. So our nominees are the NCI Adventure Society, the Irish Culture Society, the Photo Soc, the Dance Soc, and the Five-a-Side Soc. And the winner is the NCI Five-a-Side Society. I'm just going to check if we have Felipe on the line anywhere. Felipe, are you there?
I believe I am, Stephen. I'd like to accept this award on behalf of my committee. Jennifer, Lorcan, Dempo, you guys helped me so much, and I'm so glad that the guys here saw the effort that we put in. And yeah, I'm just so happy that it didn't go in vain. Obviously, I'd like to thank everybody again a million times. You guys know how much work we put in, and it's just so nice to have it rewarded. So now, I guess I might as well stay up here and present our Fresher of the Year award. The nominees are Kimmy Wong, Shiva Weerasharki, Andrea Maxime, Carlos Feitosa, Owen Ferry, Fawaz Al-Kaufas, Megan Ferguson, Ethan McGarry, and Adam Leonard. And the winner is Ethan McGarry, the golf club. Ethan did an amazing job this year. He revived the golf club as a competitive and active part of NCI, competed in multiple intervarsity events, secured multiple sponsorships, ran fantastic social media engagement, and organized various charity day golf games. So thank you very much, Ethan. Do we have him on the line? Okay, it would appear we don't have Ethan on the line. So I'm going to pass you over onto Derek to present the next award.
Thanks very much, Felipe. So one of the great things about live events is that it all doesn't go to plan all the time. So well done, Ethan, anyway. And hopefully we'll get to see you soon. So the next award is for Athlete of the Year. So I just realized again, as things don't go right, I've picked up the wrong sheet. So 1 second. And we're back. So for Athlete of the Year, we have the following nominees: Cormac Howley, Josh Hogan, Ciara Daly, Conal Donoghue, Conor O'Brien, Stephen Achukwu, and Katarzyna Skocin. And the winner is Stephen Achukwu. So well done, Stephen. Stephen's a scholarship athlete with NCI. He's the top scorer in the league this season as well, or last season as it was. He has represented Ireland at under 18s level, and he's been a great presence on the team as well, both for his teammates in training and on matches as well. He even took the women's team. He went up as the coach for them, and that just kind of goes to show his commitment and his drive and dedication to the club and to his fellow players as well. Now, unfortunately, Stephen can't be here to accept his awards tonight, so I'm going to accept it on his behalf as a stunning athlete and myself as I am. I did my 5K once and I did fantastic. It only took me a few hours to do it, so I'm going to take his award for him and I'll pass it on to him. So thank you very much and well done, Stephen. Thank you very much. I'm going to pass you over to Connor now, who's going to present the next award.
Hello, I'm back again. The next award we're going to do this evening is for the best club event of the year. As the title is quite self-explanatory, I was going to explain it, but I suppose it explains itself. It's for the best event any club organised throughout the year. We have two nominees for this category. They are the GA team when they played Amsterdam GAC and the Esports League of Legends Bash. The winner is the GA club for their trip to play Amsterdam GAC. A few bits about this trip. It's a fantastic event organised back in January by the president, Alex, and his committee. We went away to play, or I should say we, the team, I get very possessive of the club, I suppose. The team went away to play Amsterdam GAC at their home ground in Amsterdam, obviously. Amsterdam GAC are actually European champions. Funny fact, I didn't know that they played European championships in GA across the continents, but apparently they do. But nonetheless, we beat them 5-15 to 5-7. And for a few nice words on the matter, I believe we now have Alex O'Neill on the line. Go live to Alex. Alex, how are you, sir? Nice to see you again.
Hello.
Would you like to say a few kind words about the trip without revealing all the details, of course?
Yeah, well, we won't go into too much detail, but it was a great event. We were delighted to pull it off because we always said we wanted to go away and do a European trip. So to go and play the European champions was great, and to get the win. But plenty more went on the trip, and it was I'm sure an experience a lot of the lads will never forget in NCI. So we're delighted to win, and thanks very much. Cheers.
Cheers, Alex. Thank you very much. Thoroughly deserved and well done. And thanks for all your service over the years as you now move on. For the next award we have up is for, apologies, I'm going to introduce Stephen. Sorry, there's a lot of waving going on here, guys. As I'm sure you can appreciate, we have 4 lunatics in a room here trying to pull this together, and I have hands moving everywhere. Apologies. Thanks very much. I'm going to introduce Steve back again to do the next award. Thank you, and well done, Alex, on the GA Club.
Thank you very much, Connor. I'm up here now to award the Society Event of the Year. And can I just say it was great to see so many excellent applications coming this year for this award. It's something that we really worked on with the societies. And it's great to see our committees, our club presidents, and our members as well engaging in these events. And I'm just really looking to be part of the college and be part of the student experience here in NCI through clubs and societies. The nominees for this award are the Mental Health Society for the Cycle for Suicide event, the Five-A-Side Society for their Christmas charity tournament, and the International Soc for the Wally. The winner of this award is the NCI Mental Health Society for the Cycle for Suicide fundraiser, a really, really great event organised by some fabulous members of our NCI Mental Health Soc here in NCI, from the president, the vice president, all the different committee members, all the different regular members who just really enjoy being a part of this society. €1,800 raised for Pieta House, an amazing achievement by the society. And just going to pop over to Daniel now, I think. Have we got Daniel?
Yeah, I think I'm here. Am I? Yeah, I think so. Well, I suppose I just want to say thanks to everyone for helping out. It wasn't really like the event, it brought everyone from the college in, and it was really class to see everyone come together and do something for Pieta House while remembering those people who lost their lives to suicide in 2018. So again, thank you so much. It's a really good honour.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for them words, and it's great to see such inspiring words from a club president. And then just, I suppose, while I still have you here in the chat, we'd love to award you also for the tremendous work by the NCI Mental Health Soc, from the fundraising campaigns to the continuous presence on campus to the Dare There campaign that you launched in semester 1 as well. We'd love to award the NCI Best Civic Contribution Award to the NCI Mental Health Society as well. So huge congratulations, Daniel, who I believe has left us. Yes. Daniel, if you can jump back into the chat. If not, I'm happy to accept this award on your behalf. Can't speak highly enough about the NCI Mental Health Soc this year. As mentioned already in my glorious praise of the Soc this year, raising money for charity, great presence on campus, huge committee member base, huge regular member base, constantly had people engage in activities. And we've just got word from Gory. I think we've got Daniel back on the line.
Yeah, I'm here. Well, yeah, thanks again. It's really nice. Again, like honestly, like a lot of this, without everyone, like Jesus Christ, without everyone in the college helping out, we wouldn't have been able to do all this. And it was really great to get to meet everyone and see everyone get involved. It really for me, it showed what a society is meant to be when it comes to a college aspect. So thank you.
Perfect. So thanks again, Daniel. Great to hear from you. Great to see you're doing well. And just congratulations on a great year for the NCI Mental Health Soc. I'm going to pass you over to your current Vice President, Conor O'Reilly.
Hi guys, thanks Stephen. I'm absolutely delighted to present this next award. It is for the best society individual in any society in NCI this year. We had a lot of nominees for this because it can be very difficult to single out one person for these individual awards when a lot of people are nominated and many people are often deserving. So we did have a really difficult time back in March, or the month that shall not be named, as we say it, 200 years ago, picking this award. We really went back and forth on it. But in the end, we did pick a winner. But the nominees for Best Society Individual are Rebecca Redmond Trimble, Felipe Reich. I can't read the rest of them. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit blind even with the glasses. Daniel Flanagan, Adam Freeman, Connor Patterson, Sinead Woods, and Jennifer Treadwell. And the winner of the Best Society Individual this year is Felipe Reich. Can we go? This is Rob Stevens' joke. Can we go live to Felipe? I believe. Oh, would you look at this? Who's this?
I'd like to accept this award on behalf of all my committee. Again, honestly, I couldn't have done it without you guys. You know, it is an individual, but you know, without you guys backing me up, it's not the same. And yeah, again, thank you so much for everybody for recognizing the work that we do, just so that we know it's not in vain. Honestly, everybody behind the scenes here is doing such a great job, even though this is the first time you've ever tried. And you know, we'll roll with the punches, I guess. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Felipe. Congratulations. Well, isn't this all going swimmingly well with no issues whatsoever, as live events tend to do? I mean, we should have known when the dress rehearsal went brilliantly that this was all going to go terribly. This is the nature of these things. So while we just take a quick breath and get ourselves back on track, we're going to take a short intermission, just a few minutes, just 3 or 4 minutes. We're going to give a little break. You top up your drinks, take a quick break, and come back to us then in the next couple minutes. Thanks very much. And welcome back, everybody. Thanks very much for bearing with us for that short break. I hope everybody got to top up with a drink and put their feet up and relax and get ready. And we're back with our next set of awards. Just remind all the nominees coming in, make sure you have your microphone and your speakers, your microphone, sorry, and your camera connected so that we can hear you when we bring you in. So all the nominees, just make sure you have that. And also check the YouTube chat. You might have to scroll back up the YouTube chat a little bit to check your categories. Fantastic to see the support that's coming in, the comments that are coming in from fellow students congratulating winners and that. So thank you very much. And we really appreciate your support. Obviously, again, as I said, not the event that we wanted to have. We wanted to have a live event, but fantastic to have you all here and be able to connect and celebrate these winners as well. So I'm going to hand you over now to Stephen, who's going to bring in the nominees, for the next award.
Hey folks, thanks very much for staying with us. The next award of the night is going to be the Club Person of the Year. So for me personally, this is one of my favourite awards. This is the lovely people I work on a day-to-day basis, booking your pitches, booking your buses, wherever you need to go, and making sure that the club presidents are putting every measure in place so that all our students can take part in all different clubs that exist here at NCI. So the nominees for this award are Ross Hannay, Jordan Buckley, Raja Punya, Alex O'Neill, Richie Finnegan, and Anna Ondo. And the winner of this award, or should I say the winners of this award, are Ross Hannay and Anna Ondo. So two really, really delightful people to deal with. We're going to see, can we bring them in? And we're going to see, can we get Ross in first? Have we got Ross?
How are you doing? How are you doing? So first, I'd just like to say a big thanks and well done to you all for getting the event done in these hard times. And then I'd like to say I'm delighted to accept the award on behalf of the club and all the committee members, especially Ado and Connor, who without them couldn't have, like, our success that we achieved this year, it wouldn't have been possible. All the hard work put in by everyone. So I'm delighted to accept this award on behalf of everyone. All the best and thanks very much.
Perfect, Ross. That's brilliant. Thank you very much for them kind words. Again, a huge congratulations, Ross. It's been a really, really successful year. And we're going to see, have we got Anna live with us here now?
Hi, I'm Anna. So it's Anna Ando, not Ando. But anyway, so I'm really glad to have won this award, another award, second one. But yeah, no, I'm just really grateful. But I remember that day I was wondering, is there a badminton club like going on? I thought it was every year. So, and I was like, there was nothing. So I was like, just picked up some rackets and just did it, So I just realized, that's the same thing with life. If you want to do something, like, don't hesitate to like execute it. And yeah, no, I'm just really happy, like even meeting new people from different years and everything. And I'm really glad to have gone to NCI as well. So yeah, thank you so much for this nomination.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Anna. And thank you so much, Ross, as well. I can honestly say from the student experience in sports department, it's been a pleasure to work with you both this year. And, your work off the court and away from the pool table haven't gone unnoticed and have delivered results on the pool table and on the court, with the NCI pool team this year making it to the national finals in Blanchardstown, both A and B team making the finals day, which is a huge achievement for a college, as well as badminton competing at, the singles intervarsities, the mixed intervarsities, competing at all levels, and just, empowering people to play, from advanced skill levels to beginners. It was great to work with both of you this year, and thoroughly looking forward to seeing what both badminton and pool hold for next year. So I am going to pass you over to Felipe.
Hello, everybody. I'm here to present the Players of the Year's award. These were picked by your fellow club members. So, without further ado, these are this year's winners. For football, we have Josh Hogan. GAA, James Heppenstall. Pool, Fawaz Al-Khalfas. Women's basketball, Megan Ferguson. Men's basketball, Tariq Awad. Well done to everybody who won an award. Great work this year. Now, I will kick you over to Stephen again, as he presents to society of the Year. Thank you so much.
So unfortunately, this will be my final award of the evening. I'm sure you're getting sick of my face anyway at this stage, but we are going to power through. And it's actually an honor for me to award this award tonight. So we're going to award the Society of the Year. So our nominees are International Soc, the Photo Soc, the Five-a-Side Society, the Mental Health Society, and the Equality Society. And the winner is the Mental Health Society. Huge well done to Daniel Flanagan and co. Huge well done to everybody involved with the NCI Mental Health Soc. I feel I've given them more praise than anyone has this year up here tonight. But words can't do justice. The amount of work that's gone in, the amount of organisation that's gone in, and the knock-on effect that it's had on the overall student experience. We all saw on the fundraiser, the Cycle for Suicide event, the amount of students involved who were just really pulling together. That's the real showing of, the NCI family really pulling together to make an event happen. Everybody involved, people looking to get on the bikes, people looking to donate, people looking to help in any way possible. And truly, the NCI Mental Health Soc has had a huge effect on the students' experience this year, and that's why they've been awarded this award. So we're going to go back to Gory once more anyway to see if we got Daniel again.
Yeah, here. I don't know what to say. I'm really honored. Thanks very much. And again, just to reiterate what Stephen said, this year I've seen myself so much of the NCI community coming together, and that's what made the Mental Health Society for me. So much people helping out. Like even for the Cycle for Suicide event, we had over 50 students helping out, which was just amazing in my eyes. So I just want to say a big thanks to everyone, because it genuinely it's all your effort that's made this happen. So thanks.
Perfect. Thank you very, very much, Daniel. Again, an honour to work with you this year. Looking forward to seeing what the Mental Health Talk has next year. And I'm going to pass you over to the Student Union Vice President, Conor O'Reilly.
Hello again. Thanks very much, Stephen. So for one of our last awards this evening, we have the Club of the Year award. Personally, I absolutely love this award. Needless to say, it's one of the biggest trophies we have, by virtue of the fact that it's obviously of such massive importance. Every year when we do this award, like every year I've been involved, the competition is absolutely surreal, which is a testament to the clubs and the teams and the people who make these things work throughout the college. So testament to everyone involved. So if you have been nominated, be extremely proud of your efforts and know that everything you do is recognised. So the nominees for Club of the Year are the Pool Club, GA, or GAA, should I say, basketball, badminton, and football. And esports. I left them out. And the winner of the Club of the Year in NCI is Basketball Club. Just to say a few things about the basketball club and the incredible work they've done, and we'll go live to their president, Richard Finnegan, who's on the line, I believe, shortly. So it's an incredible year for the club. I've had to write them all down. I normally am quite good at remembering things, but to be honest, they did so much this year that I just can't. So they finished top of their pool in the Southern Conference. They only lost one game in the process, and they would argue the technicalities on which they lost that, but I'll let Richie expand upon that one. Some of the wins they secured were over the likes of UL and UCD, who they smashed 74-37 on their own pitch, which is always good. They went on to beat Queen's University in the semi-finals of the league, 69-59. They were unfortunately robbed of the chance to win the league by the C word, which we will not mention, of course. But needless to say, they have been promoted up a division for next year, which stands to Richie and to Stephen and to all the other amazing players who we've mentioned this evening and were involved this year. So, and to be honest, off the court there, the community was amazing. Like, I was here every day, and the team spirit they had, like even in the SU when they were passing each other in the corridors, you could really see the love and the buzz between them all, which is just incredible. As I said, again, can't speak highly enough of Richie and all the work they did. So you've heard enough from me about the club. I could talk about them all night, but I know Richard would enjoy that far too much. I'm not going to give him the pleasure. So we go live now to the president of the basketball club, Richard Finnegan. How are you, good sir? I'd like to say a few words.
Thanks very much for the nomination and the award, guys. I'm really happy to accept this on behalf of the club. From everybody that's been involved, from the SU to the supporters, just everybody worked really hard this year, getting support us down to games, starting the first women's team. Like it was a lot of hard work to be put in by everybody, but it was worth it. It was great crack this year. Especially, I really want to thank the SU booking all the trains and the hostels. Those hostels created some great memories, some really good nights out after some serious hard-fought wins, especially in UL. Half-time, we were down by 30, 40 points. You came back to win by 20. So, like, on the player side of things, it was really hard work and really delighted with it. So the club going forward will be in really good hands, especially the guys taking over next year, because I won't be there unless Derek or Stephen would like to open a little coaching position. I'd be more than happy to apply. But anyway, guys, again, just to everybody that's here and listening, thank you so much for all the work and effort you've put in this year and the years before that. It's made my college experience so much better, and I hope the basketball club has made yours a lot better too. Again, guys, thank you very much for the award, and I'm delighted to accept it on behalf of the club. Cheers.
Amazing, Richie. Thank you so much for those kind words. We do have one more award to give out this evening, but before we go on to give out that award, I just want to sum up. Obviously, we've given out a lot of amazing awards here tonight, and it's always harsh every time I've ever done this, and Derek's been doing it a lot longer than me, and Steve as well. And we always say it's really difficult because we know how much hard work people put in. We know how much it means to you, and you need to recognize how much it means to us. Like, the work you do is incredible. And in my 2 years of Club Socs officer, I was constantly and consistently blown away by the unbelievable dedication and the quality of the work that students put in, which is very difficult because often students, as we all know, have so many commitments. But it's, as I said, I keep using the word testaments. I probably should have looked at a thesaurus or something before this because I'm really overusing that word. But needless to say, I'm getting a little signal here that I need to keep talking for a wee while we get a few people ready. So, hey, if you want to sit here and listen to me talk all like this, your lucky day. So what will I talk about? Who else was great this year? Dan won 3 awards. That's amazing, mate. Where are you going to put all that? All right, Felipe, I'll give you credit in a moment. Calm down. Felipe is eager to get in the action. Hasn't had enough. Dan, I don't know where you're going to put 3 trophies on your shelf, but you're going to have to find a new way. We might buy you a new shelf considering you won 3. I suppose they owe you that much. What else can I talk about? The GA Club won another award. They've won an award every year for how many years now? Every year I've been there, I think. So they're doing pretty damn well. Alex must have a few trophies at this stage. Yeah, guys, what else am I going to talk about now? Fresher of the year, Ethan unfortunately couldn't join us, but he did send me a message there to say how happy he was to receive the award. The things he did with golf this year were absolutely surreal. I'm so happy that he won this award, and I'm delighted that he's only in first year because, of course, now he's going to have a couple of years at least to go on and achieve greater things. So who knows what the golf club will go on to achieve in the forthcoming years. Felipe, of course. I'm gonna keep going. Felipe, of course, winning 2 awards tonight. I actually did Felipe a disservice. I wrote out some lovely things to say about him, but I did not repeat any of them, unfortunately. So I suppose I can go through a few of them now. Felipe started and ran the 5-a-side society this year, as obviously he won Best New Society. And he also obviously won Society Individual. Of course, he also played for the pool team throughout the year. He played for us in NUIG. He played for us up and down the country. He represented us at varsities in Belfast. So he's really been involved across all levels. He's been involved in the club. He's been involved in society. He's ran one. He's played for one. He's been in at every level. So it's really a testament to Felipe. And thankfully, I should say thankfully, that shows a bit of bias. He didn't run against anyone in the elections, though, so maybe I'm allowed to show a bit of bias. He is the new Club and Socs officer, so absolutely delighted, and I can't wait to see what he goes on to do in the future, as well as everyone else. It is quite sad, of course, that we didn't get to have a live event because a lot of the people who won the awards tonight, unfortunately, have graduated now, so they didn't get the goodbye that they deserve and that their work warranted. But to all the people who graduated this year, who worked over the last 2 years, I'm sure I've said it to you before, but you were really appreciated in everything you did. So thank you so much for all of that. I don't think I can keep talking anymore, to be honest. I'll give it over to Stephen Cleary because I think everyone's sick of hearing me talk at this point. So, Stephen, would you like to take up some airtime?
I'll happily take over.
There you go, guys.
Huge thanks to Connor there for his kind words and words and some words. So I suppose we are moving on to the later stages of the evening. I suppose just before that, though, we'll get a few words from some of our lovely award winners and attendees tonight. I think we have Ross Hanny here. Have we got Ross? Ross, how's your evening been? Have you had a good time? And I suppose, how have you found the year as
That was
NCI
great.
Club President?
We had a great year. I have to say, I got a bit nervous there. I finished up a bit quick, but a big thanks, especially to yourself and Connor throughout the year. All the hounding for the transport and making sure everything was up and running for the club. You pulled it out of the bag this year. And you yourselves were a big part of our success. Another big thanks to Ado, Connor and Jim, who are part of the committee. They done great work. It's a lot easier to run a club when you have friends and members that just they want to do good and they help out with each other, you know. So we had a great year, and I couldn't have asked for more, to be honest.
Brilliant, Ross. It's very hard to put into description how the pool club's going to do with or without you this year, but I've no doubt you've entrusted a great committee to take over. And just to say, it's been an honor. Thanks for coming, and two, it was a pleasure to work with you last year, as with all the other clubs and presidents. Just wanted to get some feedback off final year computer student Ross Haney there. But I'm going to pass you over to our wonderful MC, arguably our best dressed man at this year's Clubs and Socs Award Ball. Although I don't think there's too much of competition. Derek Tormey.
This year's Club and Socs Awards, like there's any other year that I'm not the best dressed in. Thanks everybody for bearing with us those last few moments. We just had a bit of a technical hitch we had to get over, as has been a bit of the theme for this evening. So the final award that we're going to present tonight is the President's Award. So it's obviously a huge award. And for this award, I'm going to hand over to two other presenters. I'm going to hand over to Gina Quinn, the president of NCI, and Diana Cynic, who's the president of NCISU. So first of all, I'm going to bring in Gina to say a few words about the award and what it means, and then Diana will talk about the award winner. So Gina, I'll hand over to you first.
Hi Derek, how are you? And can I just say a big hello to everybody? Are you hearing me clearly?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Good. So can I first of all say a really big congratulations to all the award winners. It's just so amazing to hear about all of the work that's been going on over the past year, notwithstanding the terrible circumstances that we're all dealing with. It is a real privilege and a pleasure for me, together with Diana Cynic, the president of the Students' Union, to present the President's Award for the NCI Clubs and Societies. This is a really special award. It recognises the student who has shown leadership and innovation and determination in all of those extracurricular activities that make college life such a special time. So I know that the person who is going to be awarded this has not only done an awful lot for clubs and societies, but they have enhanced the experience of all their fellow students. They've made an outstanding contribution to student life while in college. And I would like now to pass over to Diana Cynic, or perhaps I'm going back to Derek first, to invite Diana to say the name of the person. And while Derek has just disappeared off screen, can I say a very big thank you to Derek, to Connor, to Stephen, and to Felipe for all of the work they've put into making tonight possible. Well done. Take care.
Thanks, Gina, very much. Yeah, just a quick disappearing costume change act, we'll call it. So I'm going to hand over to Dana now, who's going to read a little bit about the winner for this evening.
Hi, everybody. There, can you hear me? Hello? Oh, there we go. Hi, everybody. Good evening. What a evening. First of all, I'd like to thank the organizers, so Felipe, Derek, Stephen, and Connor, for organizing such a wonderful evening tonight, and congratulations to everybody for receiving their awards, but even getting nominated. That is a huge achievement in itself. So I am very happy to be presenting this President's Award to this specific student. Similar to me, this student is also a business graduate, a 3-year cricket club president, and a scholarship recipient. Throughout his time in NCI, he managed to complete his business degree, pushed the cricket club to be recognized both locally and nationally, and was selected to play for the Irish team last summer. So it is my pleasure to present the President's Award to, drum roll, Kieran Divney. Well done, Kieran.
Congratulations. We're going to bring Kieran in now, I believe, as well. Well done, Kieran. We find him there on our stream. There you are, Kieran. Congratulations.
Hey, Derek. Cheers. Thanks, William, and thanks for the award. I'm very grateful. And thanks to also Deanna and Connor, Dean, all part of the SU team last year for all their hard work and making the club run seamlessly, really. And also to yourself and Stephen for organising all the buses and helping with the events. It was a great year for the club, and it was great to stay involved really after a difficult year personally, dealing with an injury that disabled me from playing. So I really enjoyed the other aspects through coaching and helping the lads engage in college life, especially with a lot of our players being international students. It's great to show them what NCI is all about, and I've really enjoyed my 3 years in studying in the college.
Thanks very much, Kieran. Absolutely huge congratulations to you. And I can definitely say, as somebody who's known you for the last few years while you've been in college, from the moment you came in to NCI, the effort that you put into the cricket club, which is not an easy club to run. There's a lot of changeover every year with students coming and going, and coming and going throughout the season as well. You've done an absolutely phenomenal job. You've been a pleasure to deal with, an absolute gentleman. You've done so much for the club and for the college as well. All the effort that you put into the club, from training grounds and training to the atmosphere that you made for the students coming in, the welcoming atmosphere that you gave them, and bringing them to your own club as well, really making them feel part of NCI and part of the country and part of the sport as well. Absolutely phenomenal, and I couldn't think of anybody better deserving for that, with the amount of effort and energy and passion you've put into it for the last few years. So 100% congratulations. So before we wrap up for this evening, I'm just going to hand you back over to Connor for a minute, and then I'll be back to you to say the last few words.
Thanks very much, Derek. You've all heard more than enough from me tonight, so I just want to say one quick thank you. This isn't an award per se. I just want to give a huge shout out and props to a man who unfortunately recently retired, and who over the years was an unbelievable supporter of all the clubs and societies in NCI. As many of you may know, you probably dealt with him over the years as perhaps a president or a student, or saw him around. Terry, the amazing man who we often saw watering the flowers, recently retired. Terry, up until recently, often drove the bus for many of our clubs and societies around the country. He drove our teams to training, to games, back and forth. He would stay overnight in places for days at a time just to bring our students back and forth. So unfortunately, he can't be here today himself. So he's, I believe he's away on holidays at the moment, so I doubt he's watching this, unfortunately, as much as I wish he was. He's never been great with technology. But Terry, I hope you see this eventually. And on behalf of every student in NCI you ever met, every club and society you're ever involved in and supported, on behalf of all of us, I just want to say thank you so much and enjoy your retirement. And that is all from me. So thank you, Terry. And I'll hand you now back over to the wonderful Derek to wrap up the evening. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful, Derek. Can I get that on a plaque, Connor? Okay, thanks very much. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I couldn't have said it better myself. Terry's been a part of the institution for a very, very long time, right? So thank you very much, Terry, for everything you've done. And look, I just want to say, as we finish up the awards, thank you to everybody. Thank you to all of you for coming along and showing your support, supporting your fellow students. For this, I know there's a lot of staff members watching tonight as well, so thank you for supporting your students. I know you put a lot of effort into and energy into the college as well, and really make what NCI is all about. So thank you to all of you, both students and staff, for all the support you've brought tonight. Thank you for supporting the four of us here behind the scenes. As you can imagine, and probably what you've seen, it hasn't been exactly smooth sailing this evening, or not as smooth as we'd like. But we are delighted that we could actually do this. This was something we've been talking about since March, and what we were going to do and how we were going to run it and how we were going to make sure that we were able to recognize the great work that's done to the students. So first of all, I just want to say a huge thank you to Felipe. Congratulations, Felipe, for all those awards. That was not planned. That was all decided before he even won the election for Clubs and Socs officer. I can definitely tell you that. There was no brown envelopes or anything, change hands or anything in the meantime, but congratulations on everything you've done. Looking forward to working with you this year, and everything we're going to do this year to make NCI a better institution from a society and clubs point of view. I want to say a huge thank you to Connor. Connor's been Clubs and Socs officer for the last 2 years, and while we've definitely had our differences, Connor, he's laughing here in the background, I swear. No, it's been fantastic, and you can really see with Connor the passion he's had for the clubs and the societies over the last couple of years as well, and the investment that he's had. And obviously, I want to say an absolutely massive thank you to Stephen Cleary as well. My right-hand man, my partner in crime for the last couple of years. Definitely, these clubs and societies wouldn't run without him. He does so much for them. I've been in his position. I know what it's like, the job that he has to do. But he hasn't just done that. He's done more as well. He's taken more on. He's pushed more. He's made more of it. And we've really seen the last couple of years clubs and societies grow, and that whole institution within NCI growing. And it's been phenomenal. So thank you to you three as well. Thank you to all of you. And very much thank you to everyone who was nominated tonight, everyone who runs a club or society, everyone who's on a committee in a club or society, and anybody who's a member of a club or society. All those things really matter. We have a lot of students come through every year, NCI. We see them come and go every 2, 3, 4 years, every 1 year. And they comment on the atmosphere within NCI, the sense of community, the sense of family. And a lot of that is driven by clubs and societies. It's a difficult year ahead of us. I know that it's going to be a challenge, but we are going to try our very, very best to ensure that clubs and societies continue to run for this year ahead. So work with us on that. Looking forward to it. Really looking forward to the challenge. Can't wait to see you all back. Probably more online than on campus, but looking forward to seeing you online and getting our clubs and societies back going again for 2020, and hopefully clubs and societies live in 2021. We hope. If not, we obviously have a foolproof way of running them here anyway. So look, that's it from me. Massive thank you to all of you, and thank you for joining us tonight. And good night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.